Hello, everyone. So, my name is Jeff, and today I'm going to be walking you through the Kaiju Fishing KaijuDex final prototype. First of all, um, just a little background. I'm an independent game developer working right now on a particular game called Kaiju Fishing, and it is a collectathon video game. Um, Anybody that's familiar with a Pokemon type game where you need to collect a bunch of particular creatures would kind of be familiar with that. And in a game like Pokemon, you have a Pokedex used to keep track of your collection. So we have a particular situation that we need to address in our game. I happen to be working on that. At the right at the start of the class, this offered an excellent opportunity for me to throw a couple different prototypes together because I have a particular uh, problem in the original design that I needed to address that was apparent in the first round of testing. So the timing couldn't have been better. All right, so um, that let me give you a little bit of background about that design problem that I have to address. So in the original design, so like Pokemon, the original design lays out 115 different fish types that you need to collect. Well, the problem for us is that we have 23 species of fish, but then we have five different rarities per fish. So there's common, uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary. Because we found at my studio we found that um, those rarity tiers work very very well as progression systems. So there when you lay out 115 different fish with repeats of five, it gets very very redundant, and so it didn't make a lot of sense in that original layout of five different fish, common, uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary, to have five different entries. So what I prototyped here was a condensed version. All right, so let me walk you through what that condensed version looks like. All right, so in kaiju fishing, obviously, right, your point is got to catch them all, just like a collectathon video game. So the player here at this point has been given a quest to collect all the fish. So they're going to go fishing. They find some fish. They throw out their hook. They do some fishing mechanics. They catch the fish, right? So here you can see we've caught this little guy. He's a how. He's common rarity, and we have some stats for him. So you keep that fish. You go back to the game, and at some point you need to track your collection. Like how many of these fish have you collected? So down here in our main menu system here, your little D-pad system. Um, so you can press right on the D-pad or two on the keyboard to bring up the journal, and the journal contains three different systems: the KaijuDex, the inventory, and the map system. Here, the KaijuDex will be the primary focus since it's a collector game, and so that will be the default start page. So after you press it, you're brought into the new layout system. Here, obviously, KaijuDex is the one that's highlighted. Inventory and map are grayed out because we are not focusing on those systems right now. And I'm just going to walk you through the KaijuDex right now. All right, so in this particular layout, the condensed version, now instead of having list of five different fish for the how that we caught, we would have a picture of the fish, we'd have the name, we'd have the lore of the fish, where to find it, what it likes, what it dislikes, the bait that it's attracted to, the particular size of the fish, and then we have our common, uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary indicators here, which would be these would all be locked in this case. This one would be unlocked, and it would show the picture of the common fish. You could then a user could then click on these different ones to get the different pictures of the ones they have collected. So it's a much more condensed version to show your overall collection total. This is actually something that was added moving from the low fidelity prototype to the medium fidelity prototype here, was that a lot of users indicated that it might be good to display the total collected. So in our little prototype here, you've collected 2 out of 8, right? So you can see that this is one you've caught. These are ones you're missing. These are ones you're missing. This is one you've caught. So you've caught 2 out of 8. So obviously the user now is given the information that are missing 6 fish, and they need to go find those 6 fish to complete their collection. And that wraps up our little tour of the prototype. Thank you so much.